Parashat Yitro, Exodus chapter 18. Yitro, father-in-law of Moshe, heard of all Elohim had done, and he journeyed and brought Moshe's wife and 2 sons, Gershom, so named because Moshe had dwelt in a foreign land, Eliezer the other, for he was delivered by Yah from Pharaoh's hand. Yitro blessed Adonai with ascending and other offerings, as he rejoiced that Adonai is the supreme King of kings. And Aaron and the elders came to eat bread with him. Now the people stood before Moshe the whole of the next day, and Yitro, seeing red lights, had something wise to say. Moshe explained he made known Adonai's statutes to every man and their neighbors who had disputes. Yitro warned of wearing everyone out. Moshe needed help without a doubt. He should certainly teach them the ordinances and Torah, and make them know the way in which they should walk. But seek out truthful, bribe-hating, God-fearing men, to rule over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. They should rightly rule all matters small, and in all great ones on Moshe they should call. Moshe chose this wise counsel to heed. Together this burden could better be carried. And the people appreciated this plan that was smart, and Yitro to his land did depart. Exodus 19. The wilderness of Sinai, in the 3rd month they did reach. This is where Adonai would Israel his law teach. Moshe went up to Elohim. On the mount Adonai called to him. The children of Israel he had to remind and declare how on eagle's wings to himself the house of Yaakov he did bear. If his voice they would diligently obey, they would be his treasured possession alway. If his covenant they would guard, a reign of priests to him is their reward. Before the people these words he did set, with a willingness to do all he was met. Moshe had to go and set them apart to draw near, for on the 3rd day on the mount Adonai would appear. They should not go up the mount or touch its border. Such a one should be put to death. This was the order. When the long sound of the Yovel they would hear, to Mount Sinai they should draw near. Early the 3rd day there were thunders, lightnings, and a thick cloud, smoke like from a furnace, and a shofar becoming ever more loud. All the people that came to assemble, together with the mountain did tremble. Adonai sent Moshe down again. Now his brother Aaron he should bring, and ensure no priest or people would break through to gaze, for Adonai did not desire to destroy with his fiery blaze. Exodus 20. All these words Elohim spoke, as the mount was covered in smoke. He is Yah our Elohim, who took us out of Mitzrayim. No other gods we have against his face, no images of anything are made in his place. No bowing to or serving of them, for he is a jealous Elohim. Reckoning avon avot to the 3rd and 4th generation, who choose him to hate, but showing chesed to thousands who love him and his commands of the narrow way. His name should not be made empty. The Sabbath day is to be kept holy. 6 days we are to labor, no work is done, not we, our stranger, cattle, servants, or son. For in 6 days he finished with his creative art, and the 7th day he rested, and blessed it and set it apart. Honor our parents, make them heavy and not light, so Elohim can lengthen the days of our life. Commit no murder, commit no adultery, steal nothing, bear no false witness against neighbor or family. Don't desire our neighbor's house or wife, nor anything else that may be in his life. And when Israel saw this powerful display, they feared and chose to stand far away. Moshe and not God himself should speak, of dying they did fear. Therefore Moshe alone to the thick darkness drew near. Elohim confirmed no mighty ones of silver or gold, but an altar for offerings only to him they were told. An altar of earth they could build, also of stone, but not at all chiseled, and no steps for nakedness to be exposed.